so yum. I love that. What is Hi kitty cats. So today I'm going to do a tag, the Thanksgiving tag. I wanted to do this earlier in the week, but that didn't work out. So I'm doing it now, and it's less than a week to Thanksgiving, but this is the way it worked out. So anyways, there's only 10 questions, so it's pretty short tag, not too hard. And I will be tagging Christine Saunders and who else do I want to tag? I always just go completely blank for some reason. Okay, I'm just gonna say Christine Sanders because I can't think right now, and it's a very short tag, and it's so close to Thanksgiving already. So what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? All Thanksgiving side dishes are yummy, but stuffing is my favorite. Like, I just really love good, moist stuffing. Just so yum. I love that. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert? That's number 2. My favorite Thanksgiving dessert is hard to say because I like to get a little bit of apple pie, and I make an apple caramel pie, and I like to get a little pumpkin pie, and sometimes I make my pumpkin butterscotch chip pie, and sometimes I just make a regular pumpkin pie because my daughter doesn't like the pumpkin chip one, which is basically a streusel that's on top of the pumpkin with some butterscotch chips in it, and I think it's delicious, but Bianca's like not into it. She just likes a plain pumpkin pie. And John will eat any dessert that I make, although he asked for cheesecake this year, so that's just a real pain in the butt. I don't know if he's gonna get that because cheesecake is temperamental. Anyways, 3, do you eat just turkey, just side dishes, or both? I eat both. Who eats just turkey? I don't understand that. Of course I eat both. Sorry, that one kind of weird. I'm like, what? Do people do that? If you do that, if you eat just side dishes or just turkey, let me know. I could understand if you were vegetarian, if you only ate side dishes. But if you're not a vegetarian, why would you not eat everything? It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, but you know what? People are people. But let me know if you do that. If you only eat turkey, let me know. Number 4, what is your ideal Thanksgiving outfit? I grew up in a household where you were supposed to like dress up a little bit for Thanksgiving. Like, you're supposed to look nice. My grandmother always looked nice, and it was kind of expected for us to look nice, but in my own household, I don't really do that. I'm just kind of like, hey, it's Thanksgiving, we're getting messy, we're cooking food, like, I just want to relax after cooking all that food and enjoy eating with other people. If I do have guests coming, I will probably put on a dress because I love wearing dresses anyways, and I'll put makeup on because I love wearing makeup, but it's not, I don't expect other people to dress up. Number 5, what is your best Thanksgiving memory? My best Thanksgiving memory. I don't know if I have any Thanksgiving memories. I guess I think, you know what, is my brothers, especially my brother James. He was always doing these stupid competitions of who could eat the most. And I remember that a lot. The foolishness of it. Of them all, like, stuffing their faces. And then laying down on the living room floor afterwards, like, holding their bellies, like, oh. Like, I remember that a lot. That, I guess, is my best Thanksgiving memory. It's my brothers just, like, eating too much. Number 6. How many words can you spell with the word gobble? I don't know. There's gob, of course. That would be one other word. And bog. Bowl. I don't know. Maybe 4? There's probably more, but I don't want to spend that much time on it. Kind of a weird tag question. Number 7. What is your least favorite Thanksgiving food? My least favorite Thanksgiving food would be celery. When I was a kid, my mom would make the celery with cream cheese and little olives on it. And I would lick all the cream cheese and olives out of the celery. I hate celery. I absolutely hate it. It's stringy. It's just, I don't like the texture of it. It's just, I don't like celery. I don't like the taste really of it either. It's just not my thing. I'm not a fan of celery. Just not. No, thank you. Sorry. So that would be my mom always made those, and so I just lick the cream cheese out of it. And also, when I was growing up, we ate East Ham turnips. Now, if anybody's watching this from the Cape Cod, because I grew up on Cape Cod, they'll know what East Ham turnips are if they grew up on Cape Cod. I never understood why people liked them so much. Never. Me and my sister were always they're bitter, they're gross, and my mom would always have East Ham mashed turnips. Just bleh. Now, so me and my sister grew up thinking we did not like turnips. Because that we grew up on these East Ham turnips. That everybody was oh, they're so sweet. And we were no, they're not. They're bitter. And then we both moved to Vermont. And here in Vermont, in the area of Vermont we're in, they have something called a gill feather turnip. And apparently it has to be in Vermont soil. If you try, I've been told, I don't know how true this is, I've been told that if you plant the seeds or try to sow them someplace other than Vermont, they don't taste the same. So it has to be Vermont soil. They are the most amazing turnips. I don't even consider them turnips. I really don't, because they don't taste anything like turnip to me. They're sweet, delicious. Me and my sister are just my sister told me about them, and I was no way. I was we hate turnips. And she's no, you really need to try this. She was I thought so too. And somebody told me, no, please just try a little bit of this turnip soup. And they were it's gill feather turnips. It's completely different. And it was oh my gosh, these are the best things in the whole world. Gill feather turnips are amazing. So if you're ever in Vermont, get some gill feather turnips, because they're really, really good. They're not like other turnips. You will not be disappointed. So growing up, East Ham turnips and celery were the things that I really didn't want to have at Thanksgiving. Number 8, what weird or quirky Thanksgiving traditions does your family have? None. Basically, my mom always set up everything buffet style. They always prayed before we ate because my family was Christian. And that's all there was to it, really. And afterwards, everybody, laid on the floor. I think my dad and my brothers watched football in the afternoon, but me and my sister didn't. I don't even remember what we did. Honestly, I just remember eating. I think we went to my aunt's. Yes, some of us went to my aunt's afterwards. So, but as a family I have now, the traditions are basically eat a bunch of food, take a nap, maybe watch It's Thanksgiving Charlie Brown or something like that, some holiday specials, and then I might start decorating, or I'll start the day after. I would like to even start today, but my boyfriend has not brought my decorations up from the basement. I have everything down in the basement, and he goes and gets that stuff because I don't like going into the basement. Now, so there isn't really any weird or quirky traditions. 9, where will you celebrate Thanksgiving this year? Here in my house, in my apartment. Kind of considered a house. It's like half a house. I guess it would be considered a duplex because it's 2 apartments like in one building. I just my brain just solely did. I usually have a bunch of people over. I'm not doing that this year because I've been ill and I'm on medications that make me tired really easily. And usually I will spend all week preparing all sorts of food to have a whole bunch of people over. And I will have like a big buffet style of food out for them, and including antipasto and all this stuff. And it's just gonna be me, my boyfriend, and my daughter this year. I've told people that I can't really do it. I was even invited by 2 different people to go to their house when they found out that I wasn't even sure if we were going to get a turkey or not. And then I got invitations to other people's houses. And I really, really appreciate the invitations, but I'm just not really well enough to like go hang out at people's houses either. So, I mean, if anybody wanted to come over here and get some dessert or whatever, I would never turn anybody away. Ever. Ever in my life have I turned people away from my home. Seriously. Like, if anything, if I'm busy with something, I'll say, come back a little bit later. You know, like, I'm not talking about Thanksgiving. I'm talking like all year round. I'm not a person that usually, my friends can come over pretty much whenever they want to. And I will be like, oh, hi! And I will be so happy to see them and receive them. And I used to always have some sort of baked good for people to eat. I haven't been up to the par this year with the baked goods, but I'm going to work on that. And I know people are still waiting for me to start my cooking channel on YouTube, and I really want to do that. My issue mostly is my camera. I'm just not sure it could handle me doing 2 different shows, but we'll work on it. Anyways, number 10, the last one. What are you most thankful for? My daughter. Duh. My daughter is what I'm most thankful for. I love her so much. She's just... And you know, if you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. That's what you're most thankful for. The second most thankful thing, I guess, would be, third of all, my boyfriend. I am thankful for this channel. And my friends online and offline. And this channel has really been great for me and helped me in so many different ways. And I really appreciate all of you for watching me. And I hope that I can give you a little happiness. That's all I hope for. I want you to find some happiness from my videos and inspiration. So that is the end of the tag. Remember, always be kind to each other. And please share and give this video a thumbs up. And share, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. Also, find me on social media, on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Periscope. You can find me in all these places. Okay, kitty cats. Stuffing. Excuse me. I mean, my brain fell out for a minute there. I was like, what's the other word?